Well, hello all. It's Game Methuselah. Well, my Enlightened game is coming to the beta playtest now. Originally, we were going to go playtest 2.0, but all the guys working on my tech end are saying that, hey, beta sounds way better because it means we're about to produce the product. And that's where we're at. With thanks to all the playtesters who've really sort of worked and given us all kinds of critical well, they're basically told us where all made our mistakes and how to fix them. So we have been working to do that and get it done perfectly, because the one thing I wanted to make sure more than anything else is the game rules are solid. And that's what's important. And I really like where we've come. I thought we were done months ago, but every time I thought I was finished, more stuff keeps popping up, and more stuff will. But at this point, because of the fact that so much of it is all supposed to be a custom-made item, we're really able to go. We're going to sort of produce more things, give you enlightenments, ideas. We'll throw you in lots of samples and suggestions of things we think you should do, and various types of enlightenments. But really, the whole point of this is to make you guys design the game. And the one thing that I'm getting feedback from almost everybody who's played it is, even though it all starts out very similar and the same, like very much old school RPGs did, you are the one who designs and builds the character, and it's really working out quite well. And though there may not always be balance, and that was also part of old school gaming. I mean, the idea that not everybody is just a cookie cutter version of sort of the same thing, or a rogue version or a bard version or a fighter version of the same thing. And where they wanted is to make sure that everything was sort of equally good. You know, that's really going to be up to you and your games. And often you're going to find, as we do, that what you think is the easily best thing turns out not to be the most valuable thing in most games. It's the role-playing, the adventures, the things you acquire along the way. And because of the way that Enlightened works, with the fact that you start getting custom abilities that you make up yourself with cooperation from the DM and other players in your game, you really end up with something very unique, and we're happy with that. So, to that end, now that the beta version is about to pop, I am going back to see two of my playtest groups in Virginia. Now, I'm going to be staying in the Great Falls area of Virginia from the 26th of April to the 7th of May. And I'll be there at Huzzah Hobbies and a few other places. We're kind of trying to find different places to play. I've got a lot of people, so I could have multiple groups playing. Maybe I can fit you in on one if you're interested. But if you're there, if you've got a group and you've been playtesting my game, or if you've just looked at it and you want to playtest it, and you live in that area where you can somehow get into that Northern Virginia, Great Falls area, or any place sort of nearby where the hobby shops are, I'd love to see it. I'd love to talk gaming. I'd love to hear ideas. I'd love to see you play it. And I'd love to answer questions if people have them, because it is something unique and different. So a lot of people immediately don't understand sort of concepts, but once they pick them up, which is really easy to do, I think people really are happy with the way the game plays. It's fast. As I told you in my last video, 2 or 3 of the gaming groups who play 5th edition D&D are now using our initiative system, because it just speeds up the game and allows for more adventuring in shorter periods of time. And that's what we wanted. So just wanted to give you an idea. Again, the new beta version will be popping on both my Patreon page and on D9-Games at itch.io. So you can download us there as you have the original copy, and take a look at what we're doing. And then from this point on, we're building an LLC, and we're going to go ahead then at that point work to crowdfund to see if people are interested in getting more, seeing more, doing more adventuring, and all the things we're going to produce, because we want to do things on different types of adventures from all different periods. And I want to basically work on showing you how I build adventures and how I'm able to get to the point where you can use the formats I use to build your own adventures, and give you like quick tips and things to make most of your role-playing overland adventures and things like that really sort of flow. Because I think that's what people are, is they feel that it's a daunting process, and it's not. It's really quite an easy process, but I think a lot of people make a lot of money by selling products that make you feel like you can use their product and you don't have to use your brain. And I find that disappointing, as I'm sure you guys all know, but more importantly, it really doesn't allow you to build the game that I think you would love to have if you realize that you are more than competent to go ahead and create it. So you'll see that. But anyway, once again, I'm going to be winging my way out of here in a few days, and we're going to basically travel up that area of Virginia, maybe North Carolina. I don't know where we're going to end up. I'm sort of leaving that up to some handlers and things and different people who are playing the game and wanting more to go. And while I'm there, I'm hoping to do some other things and enjoying myself there as well. But I'm excited if you guys are playing, or if you want to play it, or if you want to see it. I'd love to meet with you and talk gaming. So let you guys know that's where I'll be. So once again, it'll be from the 26th of April to the 7th of May. I will be back there in our nation's capital area, taking in the scenery and playing lots of role-playing tabletop RPG. Looking forward to it. Hope to meet some of you soon, and get out there and take a look at the game if you haven't. And when the new beta version comes, I think you guys will be very pleased. We'll, of course, add lots more Greebly before we actually do a kick, so we can give you lots of charts and tables and all the things that sometimes people want to feel more confident about using until they can create their own product, which I think is best. So we now live in an essence, I think, of really a renaissance of the old school type gaming. And I think with all the people out there who are really smart and going to be producing more product, I think you're going to not see a lot of more exciting things. And I think all of this will move the hobby that we all love forward and make better things. And, you know, once I get this going, I'm going to be interested in miniatures and all kinds of other things as well. So hopefully we'll get a lot of this done down the road, and we'll be in a long period of discussing how your games can be better. So until I have a chance to speak with you again, or hopefully see you in person back in beautiful Virginia, game on and fight me devils fight, for as you know, I hate peace. Game on.